Andrew McGahan for SevereMMA, standing alongside Max Holloway here in Sweden. Max, as I heard someone say to you a minute ago, you've had pretty good 12 months, big turnaround from a pretty harsh loss.
Yeah, it's only a loss if you don't learn from it, and I learned a lot from those two losses in a row, and it's showing that I learned a lot with this year coming out strong, getting three fights, three finishes, and hopefully I can add on one more come Saturday night.
Would it be fair to say you're taking the Donald Cerrone approach to fighting at the minute? Get in, get out, and try and make as much money in a year as possible?
Yeah, for sure. I love being compared to Donald. Donald is one of the guys I look up to, and I like to base my striking off of him too. Also, some of my striking. So it's great when I hear I get compared to great fighters like himself.
Having digested, if you want to say, your fight with Conor McGregor and seen what he's gone on to do now, how do you think you've improved from then, and what do you think you learned from it? And are you surprised by how quick he shot up the ranks?
Not surprised at all. He has a big backing, a huge backing with the whole island behind him. So it's a huge thing for him. Congrats to his success, and he talks a lot, and he got the action to back it up. So you can't hate on someone that does that.
But from your own point of view, from that fight, it may seem like you may be one of the only guys to go to a decision with him up until he fights maybe for the UFC belt. This year, though, I need to know. It just seems so weird that how you could drop two in a row and then come out and look so good in those three fights this year.
A lot of people can talk about that Bermuda's fight going either way. I lost by a split, and a lot of people gave me the nod on the cards. And that McGregor fight, yeah, I heard he cried about being injured or whatever. I was injured. I got injured before him. I got injured super fast in that fight in the first round. So it is what it is, and I'm not gonna complain about it. I let my fighting do the talking, as we can see, and I want to get my rematch with all the guys I lost to.
The rankings seem to be a topical discussion for everyone at the minute, with Conor going up to 5th. If you win this weekend, it's 5 in a row. It's 4 in a row for this year alone. Where do you think you should place amongst them?
I don't know. It is what it is. If I get ranked, cool. If I don't, whatever. It's gonna come. I'm over here collecting my checks, cashing it, eating good. So I got nothing to complain about.
If you don't mind me asking, you brought it up before your last fight. You're now not with your wife anymore. The main goal is your child. Do you think that's an extra motivation, knowing that you are now the number one person in your kid's life, that fighting is now everything and you need to make as much money as possible?
Yeah, yeah, I did come with that before after my last fight, but recently me and my wife been talking. We're back together now, and
sorry for bringing it up.
Nah, it's all good, man, and things couldn't be better than ever. People make mistakes, I made mistakes, she made mistakes, and it is what it is, man. That's life. We move on, and having with her or being without her, I love being with her. So it's I felt like I had to make as much money anyway. It's I got mouths to feed, family to feed, and I really believe in a hardworking man and taking care of his family. So I'm happy to be back with her, and I just can't wait for the future.
Finally, Max, about the fight this weekend. A lot of people tipping it to be fight of the night, or at least get a performance of the night bonus if it goes your way. What do you think? How do you think it's going to
go? If both of us could walk away with 50K, that'd be great. And if one of us could walk away with 100K, that'd even be more better. He likes to fight. I like to fight, and most of the time when two guys show up to fight, great things happen and bonuses come. So he likes to strike. I like to strike. So it should be a fun striking war, and hopefully we can get that bonus.
Excellent, Max. We appreciate the time.
Thank
Best
you.
luck on Saturday.